A DeFi protocol has been exploited, and the attacker has decided to print himself $6 quadrillion worth of aBNBc coin. 6 quadrillion. How much money is 6 quadrillion? Well, you can see it right here on top of the screen. Look at all those commas. This hack was acknowledged by the owner of Binance himself, CZ, saying possible hacks on Ankr. But how did this happen, and how much money did the attacker actually walk away with? Stay tuned for a rundown of how this happened, how to prevent this from happening again, and if the attacker is now the richest human in the world. $6 quadrillion. So we first seen it on Twitter. That's where I seen it anyways. So you kind of see like, oh my God, $6 quadrillion. What does that even mean? So you start looking at it and like, okay, like did the protocol actually, like, did the platform actually agree and announce that they were hacked? Yes. So the team at Ankr has assessed the damage, and it's a max $5 million USD worth of BNB tools. So they're looking at, they took a snapshot and will reissue a new coin to all valid holders that were affected. So good on them. You can see that kind of here. Additionally, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on here. I'll post that in the comments for you to read through. And then what also, look on chain here always does a real good kind of run through of what happened. So Ankr got hacked. First, the Ankr explorers stole the key from the Ankr developer. So that's how it happened. You know that little private key that you get? It's like, I don't know, 24 words or something like that. Keep that safe. That's how you can prevent this from happening. That's the thing. He took it and minted $10 trillion. 10 trillion aBNC coins. And then he transferred it all through Tornado Cash. He'd put it all through all these different things. I mean, there's too much to go through here, but there's a lot to look at. Fubar always does a good write-up on it. I'll post his link as well. You can see what he's kind of seeing. Obviously, some good memes popping out of this. Another traumatizing event. Wow, that's how it goes, isn't it? So that's what happened there. You can see CZ here. He's sitting here looking at the possible hacks on Ankr and Hey. So there's another protocol that was in there as well. You can see Hey it was mentioned by CZ. So initial analysis is the private developer key was hacked, and the hacker updated the smart contract to a more malicious one. So lots of the times you can renounce your contract, and that means it's not upgradable anymore. So there's downsides to it, right? You can't change the economics. You can't change any of the tokenomics. You can't change anything on there, but it's done. No one can change it. Even if you're hacked, it's done. So that's one way to do it. What else here? And CZ is nice because he's replying to some of these comments here. So he said the original smart contract seems to be okay, but once the hacker got a hold of the private dev key, they updated the smart contract. The smart contract wasn't renounced. It is what it is. There's reasons for it, but there's also risks. BlockSec here also has a pretty good rundown of what's going on. They do a little bit more technical. They're saying, and I've heard some other numbers around $15 million what the hacker walked away with. Either way, that dude's doing okay. Now, can he use that money? That's the tough part. Tornado Cash is now, it's on that list where you can't even do anything if your wallet touches it. So it's tough there. But one of the things like that you see here, it's tough to read, but it's basically just a transaction history of where all the money came from and where it went. You can see it went from PancakeSwap to Tornado Cash to Seller Network to AnySwap, and then it kind of just all goes around, kind of back into Ethereum and MATIC. So how could this be prevented in the future? So there's a couple different ways. You can renounce your contracts if you're ever going to get into something like that, or you can start getting into, say, something where you have these ledgers. So these ledgers are these little guys here. You can see on the top right. I got one of these things. They're great. The nice thing about it is that your private key is never in your computer. It shows up on this little device. That device has never been hooked up to the internet. So lots of people say they have computers that have viruses on them that will watch your screen and take your private keys. obviously there's a whole article to be written down on how to protect your keys. So yeah, do some research if you're managing some big money, obviously. And then the other one here for developers is this stuff. So this Gnosis Safe, it's the most trusted platform to store your digital assets. I mean, there's a lot of, look at all these people on here. There's a lot of big companies, but basically what they do is they make it a multi-signature wallet. Multi-sig, you might have heard of that before. So you can see multi-signature here, and it just basically says, like, to do any sort of transaction, you need to have more than one person approving it. You can see kind of here, like, confirmed, this wallet confirmed, this wallet confirmed, this wallet confirmed, transaction approved, 100 ETH, boom. You know what I mean? So, and then the interesting thing with these guys is they've had up to $1 million per bug, and it's been running since July 2018. So it's a huge bug bounty, right? They're managing a ridiculous amount of money, and to this day, no major critical issues have been found in the code. What are they saying here? Like, it almost looks like a hack. What is this? $100 billion USD worth of digital assets as of February 8th. Oh, so that's a while ago. It's probably didn't update that because it's probably not even close to that anymore. Anyways, and then just for fun, you can see this. This is Nanson's portfolio watching that hacked wallet. I don't even know what this means. It's all, you can see here, it's all aBNBc. That's a mouthful. You can go into their block explorer and see, like, you go through, there's all these transactions. You can look at all these. These numbers are ridiculous. And that's what's making up this 18 trillion whatever is going on. But anyway, stay safe out there, guys. Make sure it is. We're going to jump into crypto market summary. Make sure to like and subscribe to this content if you're appreciating it. So, yeah. All right, we're taking a look at the metrics here that we typically do. December 2nd, we're seeing ETH price is a little bit about the same. Like, we're seeing a little bit of range there in the last day or so. BNB took a little bit of a hit probably after that whole hack that just happened. All in all, we're down a little bit in coin market cap. Not by a lot, but there is a little bit down. Shitcoins, what's going on in here? Always love to do this one live because you never know what you're going to see. 2.7 million. We're back, baby. Fuck around and find out. That's the number one. That's probably, I don't know what that one's all about. JL, Wiz. I don't know what Wiz is all about. I would be curious. Tesla. Anyways, so that's that one. BNB. Bunch of shit coins ripping on there. I wonder what that's going to mean. We send it. Nuts, Dow, gifts. Just a bunch of Xmas, Dog King. Just a bunch of little bit of different here and there. Marketplace volume. We're looking at 18 million for the day. The big story here, I guess, would be OpenSea's over 10 million again. That's kind of nice. X2Y2 kind of doubled up over the last day. Blur still doing numbers, but Magic Eden kind of coming back down after the whole everything going on with Utes and DGods. Oil prices, you're seeing oil prices. WTI is coming down. WCS, European gas prices coming down. Everything, yeah, okay. A little bit of a downward trend there in commodities. Bond yields, we're seeing this. This is a big one that we're seeing come down. 10 years down from a lot. That's crazy. 2 years down. There's some numbers out today. Let's take a look. See. Oh, they jumped back up. Whew. There was some numbers, non-farm payrolls today. Big numbers. Market's going to react. We'll see what happens with that. What is going on there? What is the S&P? Let's take a look quickly. I guess the markets might not be even open. They're just starting. No, they're still the same. So expect to see something there. NFTs. So we've seen the volume go up a little bit, right? So I just did this. This is just the sum of the floor prices. So the floor prices are down a little bit as compared to yesterday. Big changes in here. We're looking at just a bunch of small ones across the board. Rug Radio's down a little bit. Wrecked guys at 0.6. Damn, in the money. Good. Keep going. 0.32 for an Ether Orc. That's pretty decent. They're on their way up. ENS on the way down. Consortium Key 3.2 and Sandbox there. So that's what we're looking at today, guys. Hope you have a great day.